over the last 3 months, I decided to pick up a few of these Mercedes. On the left side, you will see, in my opinion, the worst cars, and on the right side, you will see, in my opinion, the best of my collection. The cards are not always going to be in the best shape, but the cars will be the best that I had to select from that day. This one here in the back may very well be one of my better bad cars, but I have it over there simply because the light, the turn signal, is touching the bumper. One of these over on the left side has a really significant gouge through the body. I believe it's the one in the front here. So if you'll look on the door, you may be able to see it. My camera might not be able to pick that up. But there's a gouge through the door on this one, and that instantly disqualifies it for me. Now on this here, all the tampos are laid out very well. The paint is very clear, a dark black. There is no orange peel or anything going on with that one. And the same with this one here, but the difference between them is that this has a really orange turn signal. Almost like they just kept painting, you know? In comparison, the one on top looks a little more realistic to me. Now, you could say that this is a variation and it's just a turn signal or hazards on variation, but then you would have to argue with the rear, and it doesn't have as bright as what the front does, whereas they both match here. So that's my reasoning behind that. And on the way up the cars here on the right side, they'll all have a certain amount of brightness to the turn signal that is disqualifying them, or the badge will be a little overpainted or underpainted. The one that I just showed next to this one, the badge on that is really, really bad, but the car above it has a really good badge. And the turn signals are not that bad. But the problem with this car is that the rear turn signal is definitely brighter than what the fronts are both going to be. And this corner on the card, I guess, that's not going to help anyone. The one at the very top here, this one has a little damage going on with the paint, and it's kind of bright on the turn signal. Again, most of these on the right side are going to have a bright turn signal. The more faint ones on the left, and they'll have problems with like the badge. See this one here, so it's near the very worst on the bottom. But still, for me, the badge being damaged, I would scrape it off a little, or the rest of the way probably, and just say that somebody stole the badge off that car. Maybe just try and redo it. Anyway, I think that maybe 8 cars is enough to start comparing them against each other. But if you start comparing cars against one another, you'll never stop, and you'll always have to find the perfect one. So good luck in the chase. Like, comment, and subscribe which car you would like to see next.